Hey, it looks like we're live, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kane. Alright, so we're continuing the move to the new buffer data structure essentially. And let's see, I did implement since the last stream, I implemented search and replace. So now I go here, hello, and you can do s/ and replace hello with whatever you want. So goodbye, right? And then we'll replace it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was pretty simple to do. I would like to also like we can press N and replace the next one as well, stuff like that. Global replace. I haven't done that yet. But I do have that, so that is up to date with how the previous version was. So now I think today I want to work on repeating, so you can like repeat stuff. We had something like that for the previous one. I kind of want to change how it works, make it more like Vim, because Vim just does it really well. Okay, yeah, that's basically what I would like to do. Whoops. So yeah, let's just do that. May not see. So yeah, before the way it worked was you would press R, right, capital R, and then you would type out the number that you want. And then the next keystroke would be repeated that many times, right? So if you pressed X, it would delete that many characters. J, it would move down, stuff like that. And I don't really like that because when we have multiple leader keys, right, it makes it kind of hard. Like if you want to press DD to delete multiple lines, there's not really a good way that I thought of at least to make it work with that. So instead, I'm gonna have it be more like Vim, where you can just you can type out a number, and then whatever your next action is will be repeated. So in that case, you would press D, however many numbers you want, and then D or whatever to delete that amount. So it's basically the same way as Vim. I think that would work better. So basically, you just need to detect if you're typing a number, read the entire number, and then that is the repeating count for the next one. So then the next thing will be repeated that many times, and we'll set the repeating count to 0. So I think that's reasonable. So let's see how we're gonna do that. Okay, let's go to normal mode. Handle normal keys. This function right here. Yeah. So basically, so in the default, let's actually do if is digit state character. Then we're going to basically just keep reading the characters until you are done typing them. So while is digit state character. I might think about this a different way. So basically while that actually that probably could be condensed, but whatever. While that, we want to read the next one in equals get from state name. So we'll just keep reading the character. Except I would like to append this to just a string, right? Num. So let's make 32. I'm not going to type that many digits, so you know. And then we'll also have a num size, right? Your size of 2. There we go. And then we'll set num size plus equals, and yeah, we'll basically just keep appending. So we'll keep going through, and then when it's not, we are going to need to save it though, so it doesn't get reset on the next iteration. So I'll have to think about that. Well, alright, I'll think about that. But basically, yeah, so we'll just read that, and then we'll set state repeating count equal to a toy of num. Yeah, so we'll just set it to that. Okay, let me think. So this will only read digits, right? So it's guaranteed to be digits in this case. So I think we should be fine with that. Let me look at it really quick. Returns 0 on error. So we can't really, if it is 0, then there's gonna be an error. So let's just do if repeating count equals 0, then we'll just break. Like I'm not sure what else to do. Otherwise, I think we just want to basically call the function again, right, with the new key. So the new key is gonna be set. So we can basically it's always gonna be normal keys, right? No normal keys with the current stuff, so buffer state, and that's all that we need, I think. We need modify buffer. Okay, sure. Which I don't actually use that, so I don't know if I think I can just get rid of that. That was something from the past thing, so I'll get rid of that when we need to. So I should pretty much just read it and then call it again. And then we don't actually repeat the things, but right. So then in this case, if you press D, right, and then you enable the leader key D, then you can then you press a number. It will read this again, and then add to the number, and then you press D again, and it will call it. And we just need to repeat that many times. Then 4 equals 0, y is less than state repeating count plus, and it's always going to be normal keys. Yeah, unless the key changes it. So I'll have to think about that. Like if you want to, like in Vim, I can do like 50, I, and then press A, and then create 50 of them. So I'm going to think about how to do that. But this should work with most of the normal stuff, I believe. So let's see if it will compile. Ch is undeclared. It needs to be state ch. Alright. Repeating count. So we don't have that in the state. So that's in the buffers. No, it's not repeating. Okay. State repeating dot repeating count. Repeating count? Okay. Something like that. Let's see. So that compiles now. Let's see. I think it's weird, but let's try it. So let's a couple lines, and then I'll do 500, sure. And then J. Okay, it looks like it actually works. So 5J, 5, 2J. Okay, so we can repeat any normal key action. So let's do like 50 Control O, and it creates 50 lines. That actually worked. Okay, that was pretty simple. So I would like to also display it in like the corner, right? So type 50 or whatever, and it shows 50 down here. That would be quite nice to have. So to do that, we'll need to just basically write to the status bar and then refresh it. So let's see. As we're reading in it, so you know, W print W state status bar. And we basically want the yeah, we have the state main column, so we'll do that minus like 10, and we'll print on the 0 as well. So that should be pretty far over. I'm gonna work on this. I'll give this a placeholder number, right? I want to write basically just want to write the whole number. I think so. It's actually pretty big. I think that'll work. The rest will be null terminated, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then W refresh. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that is a string actually. So we can do that. Okay, let's see here. Let's run this and 500. Okay, that actually worked. So let's see. And if I resize it, it will also resize it. Okay, that's pretty good then. Pretty good. And yeah, so wait. Oh shoot, you know. So right now, when we're repeating, like if we do something like that and then press D, it will actually delete that many lines, I guess -1, right? So like this. I do like 3D. Yeah, because the first one sets the leader key, and the next one does that, which I think that's fine. Not sure what happens in Vim if you do that. You do like 1, 2, 3, D, and it waits for the next thing. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I think that is fine behavior. Alright, so now, yeah, now if we press D, right, press D first, and then we do 12, and then we press D. Let's do D2D. That delete 2, I can't really tell, so D4D. I think it actually works. Works as expected, right? I'd like to, whoops, got Discord open. I meant to close that. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Well, let's think. So yeah, I want to display the current leader key as well. So, how do I want to do that? Basically, just want to print the status bar in here. We can also print after that, so still in the 0, but then state.unit column minus like 11, right? So it'll be right before there, and just print the current leader key. So well, here we'll just have an array for this, right? So leaders, yeah. I think that's what it's called. It's just leader, right? Yeah, leader. No, it's leader. What is this? Okay, yeah, it's one of those. So that is what I want. Yes. So now I just need to make an array for this, right? So I can just do it's right up here or whatever to make a character, right? So leaders, and it is needs to go below this though. So let's make do I want to really no, we do that. And then equals. And so we'll just have none, it's just blank, sure. R is that. D is that. And that's it. Something like that. And that should print it out, right? And it's dot because it is not a pointer. So dot, and there we go. There we go. It actually prints it out, and print that right next to it. I think I would like one space, maybe. So maybe do 12, right? It's like D5. No, I think it's better without the space. You know, this is how we do it. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. So D55. Yeah. So now it's good, I believe. Let's do yeah. D9D. See, that didn't work at all. So what's that about? Is it? Oh, it resets the leader key, doesn't it? Ooh, so it only does like half, right? That could be a problem. Do we reset? Where do we reset it at, actually? It's in the normal one, right? Okay, someone right about this. Okay, yeah. So we set it equal to none. So can I just do that? Not in here? Is that an option? No, just in the main function, right? Like at the end of the loop. Just do this. Let's see. It's dot. Let's see what that works. I do DD. No, that doesn't work. That does not work. Because I guess it's no. We need to do it after you read that, right? Well, no, because then that's not going to read it the next time. So that's why I'm putting it in there. So how else can I reset it? So you switch on the state leader, right? And then here we'll set it. I don't want to set it on in there either. All right, I suppose. Excuse me. I suppose right now. Well, I think about it. I can set state. Reading that would be it's greater than 0, and then 1. Then say that leader equals less than. Yeah, so I'm gonna do if we do not have it set. So if it's less than 2. Less than equal to 1. There we go, that's what I want. Then we set the leader to none. So then it won't do it on the repeat, right? I don't quite like that though, so I'll have to think about a better way to do that, but then that should pretty much read it properly. So if I do like D8D, it's 8. It's not really reading too many now. But why did it? Oh shoot! But now it doesn't clear the leader key properly. Oh shoot! We need to reset the reading. Let's set it to 0 because we're not. Yeah, I can be. It equals 0. Then that should fix that. Okay, and let's see. Yes, this still does not work. Okay. And also, when I press it, when I press escape, I would like to set it to 0 as well. And press escape in normal mode. Do that. Oh yeah, that seems to work. Okay. Yeah, then we can just press escape and then we'll clear it. Sounds good. Right now that is the only key that we have, but also we can do something. So if I want to D2W, and delete both the words. Whoops, I did the wrong one. I think they deleted more than 2. Yeah, so it deletes 1 extra. Why does it do that? That is no good. So why does it do that? Right, so let's not penny count. Let me see. So what if I have this? That doesn't work. Why did it do an extra one, you know? Perhaps I could have a log, right? So, log. Like that. And then I can just see how many times it prints that. Because I don't know if it's in there or if it's calling from like the main one. Do not say, yes. So D2 word. Log. Not log. And modify. So it did it twice. That's the right amount. So I don't think it's in here. So is it calling again when we exit here? Right, so we get to the end, set equal to 0, and then we set that to none. Then let me go through this. So we do all this. That's the printing stuff. So then here, we read the character again, and then we do this. So then we go to the end of this, and we start over, and it's gonna not do anything until we read the character again. So I don't know why we do it more than once. Well, I guess I could look at like where I'm handling it, you know? And that wouldn't really help much though. So let me test it. So run this, and if I do like that, I delete word, and then I delete word. Yeah, so it should do that twice. It's not though. And I don't know why. Yeah, that one as well. So I don't know. I mean, I could just do. Yeah. I don't like that though. And if it's 0, well, if it's 0, then we break. So it's not gonna be 0. But why do I have to do that? Let me print the repeat count as well. Print it out, you know? It's state. In the state structure. Yeah. It's literally right there, so I can. Okay. Yo, what's up, Mo? How are you doing? Just came back from college? Nice. How was your day? Good, I am good as well. Okay. I did get search and replace read unconnected. I didn't add it to the readme yet. But let's see. Yeah, so they can replace. It works the same as before, and just replaces whatever you search for. So that is cool. Right now, I'm working on like repeating, so we can choose actions to repeat. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I think I just broke it. My bad. I repeated it too many times, so I need to probably have to check for that. We also do this as well. Set that, but then we also need to clear this. High class for Linux and networking, nice. So what'd you go up? Arch Linux. Let's also do. Well, I don't know. How do I pull from a different bench? Well, let's see. I think I have to do like git pull, whatever it is, origin / the branch name, right? But I'm not sure exactly because I don't always remember. So git pull from different branch. Let's see, and it should come up. It's not here, but this probably can generate the answer. Yeah. Get pull origin my feature. Yeah, so you can just do that, I guess. And that should work. It's about Ubuntu, nice. Equals state. And set the well, then we don't set the repeating count, so it's fine. So we just break it. Alright, let me know if that works. It should work. What is it called? It's just called escape. Okay. So now if I type something like escape, it should escape. Okay, it just didn't update, but that's okay. We'll update the next one, so you just have to press it twice. I'll work on that. Okay, but basically, rate log the repeating count. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I'm testing. So D to W. That time, okay, that time it worked. How do you execute bash commands? I don't remember what library it's in, but basically do system, and a command, like that. That not work. Okay. Okay, that is broken. I need to look into that. Alright, let me see what it brings out though. 2. Yeah, so why does it... Oh, shoot. No, that should be fine. It's not less than equal to. So why doesn't that work? Why does it get called twice, you know? Oh, shoot, because I need to break here. Man, I am... That is what it was. It was executing one extra time because I need to break it. So just call it again. Now it'll actually do it. There we go. So that works. Do the logic of the compiler, but I'm going to ask you to add a feature where it detects what programming language you're typing in. Okay, I think we basically have that. Well, sort of. Not a full one, but... yeah, there, check. Yeah. Basically, in the main, we have... Where do we extract from? Actually, it might be in the other function. Well, yeah, let me see. Actually, it's up here, isn't it? We do get... Yeah, we get the language here, where it strips the dot off of the file name. So you could probably take this somehow, and that then like, you know, so if it's .c or whatever, you could use that. Yeah, like there are there's .header files, stuff like that, which kind of like .h files kind of mess it up, but what doesn't return anything? What do you mean? The function. Which function? This function? This function doesn't return anything. Probably should return like an error code or something. I haven't gone through and done that. Okay. So that repeating seems to work. Let me see how I could do that. I type like 50, yeah, it just goes in the insert limit. It's briefly made, but after the function is done doing its work, the variables made it. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. So you have to, you know, set something up with that. Well, you could probably move it out of that function and just do it in here because we have the file name out here. If you want to do that, but you know, I'm just saying this is where it is, so that's how you can get it. Not that you have to use this specific variable or anything like that. So yeah. All right. So how can I handle that for insert mode? I do yeah, it does that. Whatever you type. Wait, can you function a value and save it? Yeah, so you could have, that's probably a good idea. Just add to, probably define v dot h. Just make like you should probably make an enum for it. Well, it could just be a string. Right, and by default it can just be C or red, and then that's what it can read from. You know, that's probably a good idea to have anyway, because then we could have a command to set the laying and stuff like that. Yeah. You probably want to check as well, like if it's a .h file. That would be way better. Yeah. So .h file, you could just set it to C mode as well. Since it's the same thing, you just have to like string compare with it. Well, you don't have to worry about that. I can do that, but that's sort of the plan. Yeah, and then you can use that same thing in here instead of this. So like, just move this out of here because we have the file name, the buffer file name, on the startup. So we'll do it here. Like after you load the buffer. Yeah, like right after this, you could set the variable whenever you load. Okay. So how would I want to do that? Repeating that. So right now, make Kino on launch, see what file it's working in. If it has a .c, then yeah. That's what I meant. Okay. Insert or modify. No, not modify. It's normal. Please see how that looks. Well, most text editors with like length support do that, right? Okay. Okay, so maybe I don't want to do this either. I just want to do why don't I have that function? So how can I do that? Let's see. Because I like to be able to call insert ones as well. Yeah, so I have these. I should probably just add that to the state. Right? It's gonna be like the functions, but it is gonna be does that work? Git pull origin. I think you do origin space. I think that's what it said. See, I don't know exactly how this works. Oh shoot! Okay, so I need no. Dang. How do I do that? I just have it pointed that one. Whoops. So yeah, then set in the state key font is key font. Is that one? Yeah, assignment to that. So I want it to point at it. How do I do that? I'll just look it up. Let's see. So see okay. Stuff. How do you define that? should I make that for it? But then I can't reference it in itself. Pointer. Oh yeah, I don't want this. I want it to just be a pointer like that. Struct state. How do I get? I can't really get rid of that though, right? Void pointer. It's a double point, so that as well. Okay. And then would that work if I try to call that? So let's see, call it down here. Wait, that. Okay. So I guess that does work. Then I need to go into here and actually call it, rather than just calling the normal one again. So state font back. So whoops. How do you call it? Wait, I just so it's not. Shoot, you have to do it like that. I am have it stupid. So okay. Can't forget that. That is actually very important. Okay, let's see. So then if I do 50 I, it has how many eyes? So that's not what I want. I want it to switch to it. And then I want to be able to type probably just a single character, because otherwise we have to like store it in a buffer and stuff, and that's gonna get confusing. But just repeating single characters, that's most of what you have to do. Usually you don't have to repeat large amounts. So let's see, how do I want to do that? So I guess, and then I guess we can just do handle modifying keys, right? And then if that, then read it again. Read the character. Then get equals get. And again, like that. Just read it again. And then yeah. On modifying keys is not the right one. Instead it's the normal to insert. Whoops. I spelled it wrong. Normal. Okay, let's see. So if I do 5, insert A, then it does A 5 times. That is cool. Okay, so you can only do it with single characters. I believe, I don't know, I might change it so that you can do more, but let's say like you want 5 beats. There we go. Yeah, so that is a useful feature to have, even if just like that, you know? Insert that. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so that works. That works for now. Okay, so that's cool. What else? What else could we try to like to like 5? And that's not gonna break anything. Yeah, it switches individual. So that doesn't matter much. So trying to think. What other like we can repeat like just switching the modes, but I think so. Really, it's just you can insert single characters, or you can do modifying stuff. So you could like do this, and then 5x, and then we'll do 5 characters. And that's most of what you want from the repeat. So let me modify the readme, and then we can add or commit it, push it. Let's see, number. How was that? Yeah. Number plus action. Is that what I want? Okay, I guess that is good then. Space there, and then I can do this. And yeah, I just need to do that and replace this. Okay, that's not far enough, so I need just one more tab. Yep, okay. Alright. And there we go. So let's see, repeat next motion. Okay, this probably should just be in. I didn't read that. So repeat next shit. Okay, so yeah, any of these motions can be repeated that many times. Then we also have the search mode, so I'll probably make something for that. I'll just have the visual, and then we'll have search. Search mode, it's a string, and finds it in the file. Let's see. We can do it with /s/. Then and it will replace the first substring with the second. Let's see. So it'll look like this. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. And yeah, so this will. That's the best way to say that. We'll replace hello with goodbye. And there we go. So that there we go. Search mode. One pull from branch, I'll just install it as a zip and go from there. That might, like, what are you getting? What do you mean it won't let you pull it? You might have to create the branch first. Like, I think it'd be easier if you did it like that, rather than installing it from a zip. Let's see. Repeating actions. Okay, push that. Let's make sure it works. Okay, yeah, so it updated all that. That's how it will look. Okay, that's good. So let's see, what else are we lacking in here? Yeah, so this, we're almost to there. I just want to implement the undo, and then there's a few other things I don't need as well, I think. Okay, copy paste. I'm not gonna do that yet. I think I might fix this now. So yeah, I can show what this means basically. So if I, not in here, I'm gonna open it here. If I go here, right, you can do this, and it will go to the next brace, right? It will search for it. So I can show that here. Right? So I have like this, and you press the percent sign. It will jump back and forth, and it's corresponding and all that stuff, like that. That was weird, but okay, stuff like that. The problem is if you have something in a string or a character, like that, then it breaks it. It goes to the wrong one because it doesn't account for that. And I would like it to account for that. Sure, that's. Maybe not. Oh shoot. Vim doesn't do that. That's interesting. Does it with strings though? It's not. Oh. Shoot. Well, at least the one that I have. I don't know if that's important to think about, but. Huh. I mean, I still want to fix that. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. So. Okay. Yeah, I think I can fix it. So I think just search through, and if we encounter a string or something, then we'll just skip to the closing one, as long as there is a closing one. But then when you account, then we have to think about a lot of stuff. I don't really think about that because, like, if there's an escape sequence, like that, then you have to account for that. Maybe I don't want to do this. Okay. Like, the reason I want to do it is because I have here, I have this, right? This one. It actually works here. Oh, is it because it was in the C file? Okay, so in the C file it does account for that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, alright, that is why it didn't, because I wasn't in a C file. Alright, so yeah, that's really why I want to do it. And I'm assuming it does with strings as well, so if I put like a string here with that. Yeah. So, yeah, we do need to account for escape sequences, right? So if we have that, and we have one of these in there, then yeah, you have to consider that and not count that as the closing brace. Right? So, we go here. Alright, it already seems kind of complicated. So, let me think. Okay, so basically, while we're going through it, we're just searching for that. But if we encounter, if the current one is a quote, then we want to just skip to the next quote that is not escaped. Let's see. Okay, so if data current position. Okay, if that equals a quote like that, then we want to skip it. So then while data current position, well, let's do current position greater than 0 and does not equal the next one. Then we'll just continue that. So yeah, we need to actually check both conditions. Less than equal to int data dot count. Okay, so that. What is the write log file? Well, so you have to create the directory. So in the build, and it has to be in the directory where you run the kernel. So if it's on your system, you have to go to there. Which I'll probably change that, but for now you have to do that. So if you're running from here, you would make dir logs, and it would create it in there. So in the logs, you just have the kernel.log file. And yeah, I did change it to a macro also, so that we can use the printf stuff, you know, like that, you know. That's why I moved it from a function to a macro. Okay, so that should pretty much skip it as long as there's no escape, I think. Let's see, so if I do this, and I go like that, put one there, why is it highlighted like that? Something is not computed. It didn't work. Okay, why did that not work? Oh shoot, because I need to do it one time here. There we go. So it works like that. You can still search in there, but that works. So now it just won't work if there's an escape. Let's also do basically need this check as well for that, for this one. So yeah, well, let's do this and the next one, right? Data current position plus 1 not equal an escape. Like that. It's not equal an escape. Then we're good. Alright. Let me move this onto its own line. So that should account for escapes, I think. Yeah, because it would always be the next one, is that. Well, the plus 1. It's gonna be minus 1. The escape's always gonna be before it, so we need to do that. And you are safe to check that because I checked greater than 0 here rather than greater than or equal to 0, so it should be fine. Let's do less than. Well, we don't do that. Okay, and I seem to have forgotten a semicolon of sorts or something similar. Or it doesn't like this. Oh yeah, I need double backslash. Let's see, so that should account for that, right? I put this. And I do this, and I get we don't actually account for that in the syntax highlight. I forgot about that entirely, but I think it should work here. Well, I need to there, like that. There we go. Yeah, and it does. Well, it does not work. Okay. Wait, what? Why did it work here, but not with that one? Not equal that. Huh? Seem to have messed something up. It's very confusing with the syntax highlighting. I completely forgot that escape exists, and I need to fix that. I will add an issue for that. Sequence highlighting strings escape sequence escape. Okay, so I can remember. Yeah, alright, so why does this not work? If we have a slash, the -1, and it's always gonna be -1. I'm checking that wrong. Well, hang on. No, that was right. So while we do this, let's see. Current position. It's unequal that one. It's unequal this one. And that. So that's the current position, is that. And current position -1 is the backslash. So it should skip over it. Yo, what's up, Buford? How are you? Maybe I want to do that again. I'll check in here if it is that and then skip over. If position greater than 0 and data position equals backslash, then well no, I need to do this. That's equals direction. And it's less than buffer. Simply go twice. Look at this check. We move this back onto a single line. Alright, current position. Let me just skip over. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now it actually works. Okay. So now we just need this to also work with single quotes. So I can make that a function and just have this be a parameter that you pass, right? And I think that would work fine. So let's see. Check how do I want to call this basically? But ink display and ESP camera. Reddit journey continues. Gonna make a mini cute walking robot with camera who streams on my local network. That would be epic. What is e-ink display? I don't know what that is. Ooh. Is this what it is? Paper. Very cool. So what are you going to use for that? What microcontroller? Is that the right word? How do I call this? Ink is a white display that consumes power only when the screen is updated. Ooh, okay. Lightweight monocolor display. Nice. Very cool. Okay, how do I... yeah. I don't know how to call it, but basically I need to pass the buffer. And then also the pointer to the current position, because we have to iterate it. And then the character that we're going to check. So in this case, well, we'll just check that one. Escape for that. Robot is a separate project, and the camera comes with the ESP web controller, so it's embedded to... Oh, okay, I see. I see. Very cool. Okay, how do I want to call that? Basically, so then, well, then I could just... Well, I'll do that. I'll just put the whole thing in. And then current position, pointer to it. Well, I guess I could just return the new current position instead of doing a pointer to it. That would be fine, actually. And then the C. Oops. Now I have to pull it back because I included it. Okay. Every Vim feature one by one. Yes. Yes, indeed. Management can notice if the file extension is a C or not. If it's going to start a thread. Alright, very cool. And then, let's see, we need the... Alright, there we go. So I need to copy this now. Alright, and place this with C. And that can say double slash. And current position. Metami, thank you for the raid. How are y'all doing? We are working on a text editor right now. Same one I've been working on for quite a while. Objective Allison followed. Thank you. What is up? What are you guys doing today? Okay. Let's see. Mo UU followed and Ron LML2 followed. Thank you. And also push-ups. Now I have to do push-ups. How's the text editor coming along? It's going quite well. I can show it in a second. I'll do the push-ups also. Full TUI editor. Yes it is. Okay. Cherry Romatis followed. Thank you. Alright, I will show how it's coming along. Let me just finish this. I'm implementing a feature. I'll finish that. And then I'll show how it's going along. So let's see, I need to make this compile. So void value not ignored. Because it is void, it's not supposed to be void. Project. Actually it is today. That is the command. There we go. Okay, direction is unclear. We need direction as well. Okay. Yeah, so give me 1 second, and I can go over some things, and I will not forget to do the push-ups as well. Alright, okay. So, let me just make sure this works, and then I will show it off and talk about how it works. That did actually work. Very cool. Okay. So, here it is. It is very similar to Vim. It's based on Vim, basically. Not based on it, but inspired by Vim. So it's modal, like Vim. Yeah, so you have a few different modes. So you have normal mode, which is like the default mode, insert mode, command mode to type commands, and search mode. And there's also visual mode, to select text. So right now, Here is all of the keybinds. I have them here. This is all the keybinds. Most of them are normal keybinds because the rest kind of work as implied. So yeah, you can do quite a few things right now. What I was just working on was jumping from braces. So you can jump back and forth like that because there was an issue with it with strings and stuff. Okay, let's see. So yeah, you can do that. We have syntax highlighting as well. So if you open a C file, for example, then it highlights appropriately. And then also, yeah, so you can make custom syntax files if you want to, for whatever language you want, basically. It's not super extensive, but it does work. Okay, so you have that. And to build it, I'm using ncurses, which actually ncurses, and then the C standard library, and that's it for the dependencies. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so it's a TUI editor, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Syntax highlighting is neat. Yes, it's very cool. Shoot, what? Whoops. And right now I'm working on transitioning over to a new data structure because the old one was a bit slow and not necessarily appropriate for a text editor. And then I'm gonna start trying to use it to actually build it, so like self-hosted kind of thing. Good work, thank you. All right, yeah. So I can also show how the so there's like .config, and then we have a few different things. So if you want a syntax, this is how it works. It's very simple right now. But basically, you put the keyword type. So in this case, like if it's a keyword, such as struct in C, if it's a type, then one of these, which is types, C types, and then word is for everything else that's not following those, and then the RGB values. So that's pretty much what it is. And if you don't supply any of the keywords, so just use C by default, because there's hard coded in here. That's basically how the syntax file works. For now, I'd like to extend it to be, more generalized, but for now that's how it works. Yes, and that's pretty much everything, I believe. Yes. Okay, so I have to do 10 push-ups now, because that was redeemed. Clap while doing the push-ups. Clapping push-ups. Or get a camera. Yeah, I could do that. I did just do it though. I can do that. Push-up camera. Right now you just have to trust me. Just gotta trust. Because the clap, I could just clap. Okay. So trust me, bro. Yeah. Alright, so I got that working now. Very cool. Now I'll probably work on that. So that should be pretty easy to fix. Yeah, the syntax highlighting is kind of broken with strings. Because you can escape them. And this is still in the string, but it doesn't highlight like it is. So I can fix that. What does Kano do that Vim doesn't? It has a different Conquer file, basically. Not really working on making it stand out right now. Right now I just want to get the base features. And then I plan on making the let's see, the config, the configuration for it, extensible enough, and then I'm going to start adding features through the config instead of adding it to the core editor. And then I'll think about features that you can add that make it stand out. But for now, it's really just for learning project, not really to actually kill Vim or whatever. Okay, so let's see. What do I? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vim does have that. Okay, so let's see, what do we parse for a string? Right in here. What is this? Okay, yeah, so this, we need to basically add that same check. Which was where? Yeah, right here. Could I even do that same thing here? I need to do this, though. Okay, so basically, it's just... Let's drag this over. If that, then I want to just continue iterating just one time. So if the outline, put in a 1, like this, and we don't have current position, we want the outline. So we don't need that, because we don't need this check, because that is more related to the specific other thing that we're working on. Buffer data, dot data. So if it's that, then we want to just skip one more. So we want to do this, do this one time. And that's it. So I think that should pretty much do that, right? That's the wrong one. Current position doesn't exist. That is not what it's called. It's just data 0, because we skip over it, so. There's no buffer. View.data. Okay, let's see. So, okay, I think that actually did fix it. So, there we go. Now it highlights appropriately with escape sequences. Very cool. Now I just need to do it for... Actually, do I even highlight single quotes? I don't think I do. Do I need to put a new line? No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, we can look. So, no, it has a new line by default, so you do not need to. Okay, yeah, I don't highlight single quotes. Why not? Should I do that? I don't know that I care to do that. I would just make it the same. Well, I could just do it. Might as well, right? Well, actually, we can't just skip one here, because there could be different types of escape sequences, right? No, we just need to skip one, because, yeah, okay. Yeah, because if we have... What just happened? Oh, shoot. It's interesting. If I do that, and then... Huh? Okay. I need to look at that search and then expand. Why does that trigger? Let's see. Cursor. That is quite strange. For data.count. It's this one that's failing. Is it something to do with the search? Only with those. And I try to insert it up. What the heck? Hello, how are you? I don't think it's happening. Okay, if I do that anywhere, it's not set of stars. If I try to insert one, huh? Oh shoot. You're fine. I am good. I am good. I am well. What? So it has something probably to do with the thing that I just implemented. Well, it shouldn't be called though. Or why would that happen with quotes like that? The only place that I call it is here. And we're not calling it every time. It's with any quotes. Okay, what? Oh shoot, I know exactly why actually. Okay. It's because, yeah, I think I know exactly why at least. Insert, I think it's when I'm doing this. It wasn't working because it was supposed to insert another one. Okay, this is what's happening. So I think this check is wrong because it's trying to iterate the cursor when we do that. As to not insert another. We can do it like that. Yeah, as long as the cursor, yeah, so it's something to do with this. Yeah, I did that so that you could type brace, and then if you're on one, it would just close it like that. Because that is kind of what you would expect. Like with this as well. But it's also supposed to insert another one, so I don't know why it doesn't. Oh yeah, because I was supposed to do this. So if it equals one of those, then I want to insert it here, because that's why that happens. So this is kind of outdated. Why do I check this? Yeah, I think I need to just get rid of these. Okay. So I think that'll fix it. Yeah, there we go. So that was where the issue was at. Because I want to automatically close them. Should I add that though? Because that is why it was happening. Because before we had it automatic close, but then I didn't implement that, and then that is why it happened. So, okay, getting kind of distracted here though, but I think that's fine. I will add that to a to-do. Let's see. Make quotes auto close. Okay. Right now I want to add quotes to the syntax island as well. And I'll also make it the same color as the string. I think that's fine. Yeah, I was making a type string. I think that is acceptable. So yeah, it's pretty much this exact same thing. Yeah. I'm just gonna copy and paste it for now. Equals Windows. And everything else is pretty much the same. Except it's only supposed to be one, but it could be longer with the escape one, so. I never hide this then like a string. And what happens in here? So if you do that, yeah, it makes it look weird. Unless you escape it. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Because really I just want some basic syntax on it. So I'm gonna look in actually open the source file. And now it looks wrong because what is that? Why is it highlighted like that? That is not right. So it doesn't close it. That's not good. Oh shoot, I know why. Okay, I forgot to change that one as well. Why you don't copy paste code? Okay. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that was what the issue was. Now that works as well, so that's cool. Something we don't have though is like typedef stuff. Make yeah, make this show up the same color as the type. I think that's okay though. It's not a big deal. Okay. I think this blue is not very good either. I need to change that. That's just something in my specific config though. Okay, that is cool. So I can I should have cleaned it before when I finished the other issue, but let's see. So now I'm closing two issues with the one thing, which isn't great. I don't know if that even works because I forgot to highlight. I don't think it closed either of them. Okay, I guess I have to manually close it. Just only close it when you merge it to menu. Might do that. I don't know enough about Git. Yeah, but I did do that, so. Okay. Very cool. Alright, so now now I don't know what else to do, because I got done all that I wanted to get done. It was on the agenda. Alright, let me think. Yeah, start repeating. That's cool. Uh-oh. Whoops, had to kill it. So apparently can't do that. Why is that? Why is it so slow? Control O. Oh, it's because of this. Because of the auto indent. Well, no, is it? Because that's the 0, so why would it be so slow? Alright. I'll need to look into that. Stage. Okay, what other issues are there? I have issues open. Okay. So switch to an entirely new one. We're getting that soon. Copy paste. Should I work on copy paste right now? Just like an internal buff, not like actually using the system clipboard. So for that I need to upload the dependency, and I don't want to get into that. So I'll probably do that. Let's see. So in here, we can add like a clipboard to the state, right? Okay. And so we'll just initialize it with well, it'll be nothing by default, right? It'll be no. And then we'll need, let's see, I'll just use yank and paste, YNP, like Vim. So basically, if you press Y, I'll just add the Y key on. I don't have it, so handle normal. So we're gonna need a leader key as well. Oh, just up here. Leader Y. Because, yeah, you can do like Y, Y, yank a line, right? Y. Alright. Then that should show up. Well, no, because we don't set it. So handle leader. Leads, there we go. Y. And there we go. Leader Y. That should set it. Just don't do anything there. Yeah, so it does show up there. Very cool. And then, yeah, then we need to handle stuff in here. So I press Y. It's not really a modifying key. Or one of those. It's just a normal key. So maybe I'll let's see. Case Y. Well, I can't really put the case Y here. Because I do this. Wait, hang on. Handle. Where do I do that? I do it up here. So that is fine. Yeah. That's okay. So Y, and then I'm just gonna switch over the leader. And then the only one that is supported now is leader Y. Default, just break. Okay. So we do that, then we just want to take the whole one. So that'll be what I'll do for now. So I'll set clipboard, right? So I need to allocate the size of the line. And I can get the current size of the line, so that's fine. So let me get that. I'm gonna need stuff here. Like this. Okay. How do I get that? So line or row. Called row. Buffer. Get row, that's what it is. And then yeah, so this will be, that gives you the current row. Then we have to get from the row in the, let's see, in the buffer rows, black data row. So the size is going to be that. So this will be the current row though. Row equals that. row curve equals that. And then we need row size equals current.n minus current.start, and that'll get the size. We need to allocate it, well, zero initialize it. Row size of character. I don't allocate it. And then we need to copy the actual line from this point to there. So how can I get that? Yeah, I can just mem copy into it. Or throw in the copy into the clipboard. And I have the buffer data.data. And we'll start at current.start. And we'll do the total row size. And that's what we will copy into it. And that should be fine then. Okay, so then that should copy it into the clipboard. And then I suppose I will just crash. And I'll write log, so I can see it there. And I'll just write the contents of the clipboard. Let's see what they are. Let's see, will that compile? Does actually compile. I run this now, and I do that. Why? Okay, looks like I did yank the line. So if I put it like that, look at that. Okay, so it looks like it grabs the line properly. Let me make sure it only grabs the line. So I'll put printf. Here I'll put exit, and here I will put return. All right, now let's yank the exit one. Yeah. All right, so it does grab the one line properly. And it doesn't have any extra new lines or anything like that either, so that is good. So then, P. If we press P, then we just want to paste the current contents of the clipboard, right where we're at. So, I guess, should I store the clipboard size as well, though? That's probably a good idea. Because, yeah, then we don't have to use Sterling or anything like that. Because we have the size right here. This is the size that we want. So, it's probably a good idea. So this will be pretty reusable though as well. Let's see, where is this? So instead of just the clipboard, size stir. Right, and then star. Then right. So instead of this, we'll do size stir clipboard. Okay. And then we'll into the clipboard stir. Okay, we don't need to write log actually. That is fine. Okay, so we'll copy into that, and then we need to set the size as well. So clipboard.length equals row size. So I'll do that, and I'll put it back here as well. And then I don't need the row size actually, so I'll do and I'll actually use this instead of setting that variable. And there we go. So we store the size as well. Because then we can use that. So case p. And we'll just iterate over the size and insert each character one at a time. For now, at least. I need a way to insert larger strings. I'll do it, but for now that's what I have to do. So let's see. And it will be zero initialized as well. So if we don't have anything there, it'll just not iterate at all. And I might need to do +1 on the length, actually. But I will see. So buffer, insert character, buffer, and fell asleep. Is it too boring? I apologize. Board.stir I. There we go. No, you're just tired. Row size does not exist. There you go. Turn up your headset in frustration. How picky C is. Well, all languages are picky. Compiled ones at least. And interpreted languages aren't picky until you get there. Until you run there. Okay, so yank and then paste. Okay. It worked. Alright, so right now you can only yank one line, but it's a start. It is a start. So that's pretty cool. And if as well I paste it here, I can handle large. Okay, that is already very useful compared to not having anything like that. Alright, so now, how about if you yank multiple lines, right? So if, I suppose we could do if repeating count is greater, you could just iterate over repeating count in here, right? 9 is less than, and we'll just constantly be appending it, right? So instead of calling, maybe we should do realloc. Realloc. We do need to check for null on this as well. So if state clipboard dot stirred with null and crash, no. I'm not gonna give a good error message right now. Write one line of code C. Actually, nice. Blue screen of death. Wow. Only if you're using Windows or System D, right? Okay. State clipboard dot stirred. So we'll reallocate it, right? And then into it. Well, so that's the initial size equals state clipboard dot length before we reset it. Maybe that's here plus the initial size, right? So then, whoops, and we will plus initial size, the current len, yeah, and then we'll set the len, like we'll state clipboard plus equals initial size, so that will increase the size, right? And then we can just iterate over I is less than state. It's actually in repeating down. There we go. We'll iterate over this. And what's that? Okay. And then we also want to set repeating count to 0. So we don't want to repeat it. Okay. Let's see, did I do that right? I think so. So that, yeah, that way if we copy more, well, then we need to actually add to this. So we'll do plus I. But then we want to mod by, well, we don't really have a max row size, do we? Well, we can do get index get row and use the buffer count. That is like the max size, right? And that'll get the maximum index. So I think that'll work. I spelled repeating wrong. Repeat. There we go. Spelled clipboard wrong. Let's see, what line is that? 623. Oops, that's not one. Clipboard. How do you get the output of a bash command? I'm not sure. Good question. Actually, you have to do that a bit differently. You can't use the system call to do that. You have to use popen, like this. Like I do in here. Because then you can get the output, like this. So that's actually in the command keys. If you try to execute a shell command, I need to get the output. So that's how you have to do it. You have to. I forgot that you were trying to get the output of it. So yeah, you can get the command, right? So that'll open it with bash. I don't know how cross-platform it is, but I'm using it here anyway. So you can try that. Okay. What's I working on? Oh, yeah, it's right here actually. It's returning an error saying you're lacking some arguments. What arguments? Did you provide the command in the type? Okay. This is not what I wanted actually. That's the wrong place. It's in P. There we go, right here. So it's the one line. Alright. Yo, Schoolie, how are you doing? Okay, I think that'll work. Realloc. Oh shoot, I did realloc wrong. Size 10. I might want to use memset, but that'd be fine. So let's try that. Okay. And now it doesn't work. That's good. Super great. So, oh, shoot, because repeating count is 0. So, mm, so how can I do that? Let's see, I need to speak like a do while. Might do that, but do this. Well, is that gonna work? Or is that gonna do it 2 times? If you open that, this is what it looks like. Alright, and what error are you getting? I undeclared. I need the current index. I also need to decrement. Okay, maybe this isn't a good way to do it. If state 0, then we'll do that. Then we have I, so we need to do plus as well. But we don't want to start I at 0, do we? Yes, we do. Just did some work on hall past 0, nice. How is that going? I saw, well, this was a few days ago, you were having some issues with the SQL. Would have helped, but I don't know anything about that with the database. You have too few arguments. Okay. P open. Let's see. I mean, I can take that. And let's just open. Let's see. And all right. Let's try that. All right, compiles for me. Mostly file it. Yeah. Let's compile it. Got the settings menu built out. Still running into the bug. Oh, yeah, it's weird that it works for me. I don't know. I don't know, I can't help you if it works. Works on my system. Why is this not... Oh, it's that. Wait, what? Oh, but it keeps appending to it, so... Also that failed. Yeah, so I don't think I want to do this way, actually. Let's connect this for loop again. I is less than state repeating. Not repeating. Yeah. Let's plus. Do that. Okay. I'll get rid of this. Go. Alright. So what I want to do is not that and not that. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, and then I will figure out what to do. Okay, I am back. So, let's see. Let's get out of there. So I think what I'm gonna do is just right now, hit repeat, down repeat, 0, then set it to 1. Because then it's gonna get reset back to 0. So I might want to change it so that it's just 1 by default. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's get it. Let me back this. Paste. Okay, and then if I do it again, it depends. I don't want it to append. So, I want to actually probably set it to 0. Yeah, just to start. It's that, clipboard, stir, and set it to 0. And then I need the size, so I do have the clipboard.len. And I'll set the len equal to 0 as well. So just sort of reset it to 0, you know? Which actually, reset command. Which takes, it doesn't have to be for commands, right? I don't know why I have this assert though, but that's not going to be very good if I need more than that. So that's really for, specifically for the command. So I should have that somewhere else. But then I can reuse this and just set it to 0. So I think that would be more useful. Let's see, right here, yeah. So basically, then the name needs to change, right? Yeah. Stir, click, board.len, and this will reset. Okay, there we go. So that is what I want. So now, I should be able to get that and paste it, and then hit again. This one, and there we go. So now reallocate. So, but if I do yank to yank, it should yank 2 lines, and it doesn't append the new line. So I need to actually do +1, +1, and that should get the new line. Alright, there it is. New line. Okay. I think that makes more sense. There we go. And now I can like yank 5. That doesn't work. Realloc failed. Invalid size. Why? Something happened to the link. Oh shoot. Where'd that went? Yeah, I don't want. I want to reallocate it to Len plus initial size. Well, initial size can be because that makes more sense. Because it needs to be able to contain the entire thing. So, I increase paste. Okay. Paste. 5. And that works. And let's see. That. Okay. Yanked a lot of it. Let's actually do let's just break out of this instead of this, because right now I just repeat that many times, and that's not exactly good. Because then create too much stuff. So let's, instead of doing this, I want to, if I, it's greater than index get row buffer data dot count. So that's the way I can get the current row. Greater than that, then just break. I don't think I need to worry about anything else other than that. So then I can just use the row here. Because then it won't make out of bounds, right? Kino is looking good, thank you. How much work is left? Well, a lot, really. I mean, it's pretty usable right now. For the most part. Okay. Pretty usable right now, but, like, you know, it can always be better, right? So, plenty I'm working on it for a long time to come, but basically, to get it to the point where I'm gonna start using it, it's pretty close right now. So, basically, I just need undo, and then I need to finish implementing the copy paste, which is what I'm working on right now. And those are the main things that I really need. And then after I do that, I'm probably going to work on expanding the config system, because, like, you know, for other people that want to use it, they want to be able to configure it properly. So that's going to be through the command system. But yeah, still quite a bit. Still quite a bit. So now if I yank that, and it should. That's not good. Uh-oh. Also, I broke that. Press 0. This digit. It's not 0. Okay, I need to check that. Because 0 actually goes to the start of the run. And you don't want to repeat 0 times, so yeah, that is actually a good thing that I just got. Let's see. Alright, so why did it do that? Oh shoot, because it needs to move the line down. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. That's why I need the plus I in there, which I removed. Okay. No plus I. There we go. So now, it's that. Do it then. It yanks both of them. Okay. Alright, alright. It also inserts these characters, which is not good. So, is that because I paste too many, probably? So then the length is too long. So do I want to do that? Run the commands now, but it's outputting on the console instead of being written in the logs. Okay. Well then, you need to like redirect it, right? How do I do that? Why you have to use this, right? Yes. So you can do the same thing that I'm doing here, and that should, read it line by line. Then you can just read it into a buffer, and then do stuff with the buffer. You're doing that. Okay. Otherwise, it's just too much. So what? Let's see. That seems to be better. Somehow being outputted to the console. Well, I mean, are you doing it wrong? I don't know why it would. So now, if I do this, they grab both of them. There we go. That is good. That is good. It's kind of annoying that it moves to the end. So I need to work on that so that it stays in the same position. That is something to do, but let's try to yank like 10. I didn't want 100. Okay, yeah, so that seems to work. That is pretty helpful. I would like it also when you delete them, but I don't know. Do I want to do that? I guess I could. I could just do it the same way as this, right? That could be. I could do that. Just append to the clipboard and also delete the line. Then we don't have to iterate it there because the line will be deleted. But then it goes to the last one. So I don't know. I'll think about that later. But we do have copy paste, right? Something for copy paste. Yeah. So I don't know how it works. Like if I copy something to clipboard, right? So if I let's see, just grab like this and copy, that'll put it in the clipboard. Segfault. Okay. Yeah, because I can't use P for that. Oh shoot. Okay. If I use P on the empty one, then segfault. So that's not good. Can't do like this. Actually, I want to do that. Alright, it does actually copy it, so you can do that. Alright. Yeah, so I need to make a not segfault if you press P. Oh, shoot, I know why. So what is that? So if state clipboard when equals 0, then because I can't do -1, I can show, like if you do -1, it's gonna be like a very high number. Actually, I don't have to show that. It's like underflow. Now it should not. It should not do that. PP. Alright. So, we have copy paste. It still needs some more work, but I think I can close it. So I'm going to need something anyways. Let's see. Close. Two. part of copy pasta. Okay, very cool. Because that's very useful. Even just a very simple one, and it doesn't close it on the separate branch. I forgot, so I just manually close it. Because I'm gonna merge the branch very soon. I just need to undo, and then I think it's ready to be merged. Oh shoot, I forgot to update this as well, the reader. So let's see. So press Y, and we'll yank the current line. So Y. Yanks the current line. Not to the system clipboard though. That is important. But Y plus Y. No, this yanks the current line. This. Well, really, that's all that you can do right now. Y plus Y. Or you can repeat, but that's kind of implied. So yeah, you have that. Okay. Okay. All right. That's one. All right, so that's pretty good then. What else? Is there anything I am forgetting? What else was in the issues? Let's see. So switch over to that soon. File Explorer, that's like a bit down like the ways. I want to implement more stuff before that. Oh, okay. So basically, just working towards merging it back to the main one. And it pretty much has all the features that the old one had, and then a few more as well, except for the undo. So the way I'm gonna do the undo, it's gonna be like diff based, right? So you're gonna, whenever you make any change, it's gonna store the current, the diff between the previous one and the current one. Yeah, so that'll be a lot less because it'll just basically be where it's at in the file and what was changed. Because before the way I was storing it was storing the entire buffer, a copy of it, and you could see how when you have very large, 100,000 line files, that could start to use quite a bit of your memory, and it caused my computer to crash several times testing around with that. So that's obviously not ideal. This diff, it's going to be much different because usually it's just like modifying one thing here. So it'll say basically this line or whatever, or at least starting at this index was modified, and then here's the modification. Like the previous one had that or whatever, and the current one has this. So it's basically just remove that character. So if we want to undo it, it would just insert that character, So that's sort of how it's going to work. And I think that should be good enough for pretty much the whole thing. Like, delete multiple stuff like this. Well, we don't even really have to do it based on line. It could just be based on the index, because it's one continuous array. The whole thing is. It's like if we just say, starting at this index, going to this index is what it was before, but now there's nothing there, right? So we just insert that basically and remove anything else that was changed. I think that would work. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I probably won't work on it today though. That's like tomorrow. What? Yeah, that's a tomorrow thing because it's gonna take too long to finish today with the time that I have. So, maybe I will work on something else. Let's see. Maybe if we press X, we'll just append that to the buffer as well. Well, we'll just add it to the copy paste, right? So we can realloc be less. I don't know how that works. Let me look at realloc. That is quite important to know. Let's see, realloc. Let's see. Okay. The content memory will change. The added memory will not be initialized. When there's null, then the call is equivalent to that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it can be less. Alright. Because I think I'm using that in here less, so that's just important to know. Let me do the last one separately, so it's more clear what we're doing. Okay, maybe I'll even add a couple. Alright. So, yeah, because we only want the new line, but we don't want the new line on the last one, because that could be like null termination character, really. So that's why I have to do the -1 of the whole thing. That's why. Okay. Cool. So yeah, if we press X, then I just want to append to the current one. So we don't need to iterate through or anything. We just need to set the clipboard length equal to 1, and then set the string equal to the current character, plus the null termination. So, yeah, we can do that pretty easy. So basically just need these parts. Let's go to X. Then before we delete anything, what are these conditions? Delete. What is this? If buffer visual start is greater than buffer visual end. Okay, so that is like in visual mode. Yes, this is the wrong one. I want this one. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do it for it. So when equals two. Okay. Whoops. Huh? Oh shoot, that's what happened. I closed it. Okay, length equals 2. We don't need this. There we go. Okay, so we'll realloc the clipboard stir to this clipboard length times that. So yeah, it'll probably be smaller sometimes. And then we'll copy into there, not plus anything. We do want current start, so we do need that actually. So we need to get the current position. Well, plus buffer cursor is what we want to use there. And just the state of the clipboard line, and that should attend, right? We probably need to set it to 0 though. Yeah, so probably reset command. State clipboard.stir, state clipboard.length, and there we go, just reset it. What we get? It needs to be a pointer. Alright, let's go in here, and that should then copy just the single ones. Then, yeah, there we go. And it gets overwritten these tiny bit so that it's fine. Alright. And yeah, you can yank, do that. That is not right. Uh-oh. Wait, no, maybe that is right. Yeah, it was. I just yanked a lot of A's and it didn't look right, but it was. So that is fine. Alright, yeah, so that is actually perfect. Alright. There we go. Very cool. Alright, so there we go. So we also need to like account for doing it in a loop or whatever, because you'd want to grab the whole thing. So like if you do 23x and then paste it, then it does the whole thing, you know? Like, wait. Yeah, it would grab the whole thing, like it did. But I'm not gonna move ahead now. Well, that would be pretty easy. Yep, I'm not gonna do it now. Alright, so I will make that small change, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. Let's see, so X copy character into board buffer. There we go. Click that. And there we go. What does your state? It's quite a bit of stuff. Okay. Yeah, so we have this. So quite a few things. So we store all the windows in here. Which I'll probably make this an array of windows, but then it gets kind of hard to know which one is which. And then we have, yeah, this is just the size of all the windows, like the global window. Should probably go first even. Like that. And then this is the main one and all the other ones. Here is the clipboard, which is just a size stir. So it has pointer to the string and then the length of it for the clipboard. And then this is all the functions. For when you press a key, it will jump to one of them based on the current mode. Okay. Then we have this normal position, which is something that I don't know if I even use, so I probably need to get rid of that. This is X and Y, so that's like the position that we move to in certain modes. And then this is just the messages that get printed on the status bar, like when you run a command or whatever. So like if I run like elements, right? It will, well, actually it doesn't print it. I don't know if I re-implemented that. I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, okay, it does. See, so it outputted the content of make. LS was just too much, I guess. Okay, and this is also related to that, just if we are printing it. Then we have leader, which is, yeah, it is actually an enum for the current leader key. That's what that means. And then repeating, this is the repeating count and also is repeating, which I can get rid of and just make this the count because I don't use that anymore. Okay, we have command size in the command. So this is the current command that you're typing and the size of it. That's pretty self-explanatory. This is the current character that we're on. This is the number of previous braces, which is used for auto indenting. So like if you have here, there would be one open brace, right? If you're in here, so it knows it just has to indent one time basically, and it like scales up the more you have. And then we also have these undo stacks, which are not used anymore. This was how I was previously handling undo, but I'm not anymore. I can just get rid of them entirely. I don't think they are used at all. I guess they are. Did I not get rid of that? Okay. Well, anyways, I will get rid of those soon, probably tomorrow. Okay. Yes, that's pretty much the whole state. And then we also have the buffer, which is the other thing. That is sort of all the content, right? So we have the data, which is just a single string, right? A dynamic string, right? And then we have the rows, which is a dynamic array of rows, which store the start and the end of each row. That's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, those are the important ones that we use. Yeah, some of it's kind of messy, and there's a lot of stuff in here. Interesting. Okay, what is? Oh yeah, that is an output of the function. All right, makes sense. All right. So I don't need to update anything here. All right. Is there anything else? Delete line. Probably should copy it to the buffer as well. I could do it the same way as the yank line. So I probably should have a function for like yank character and yank line, because then I could reuse that in quite a few places. So maybe I'll do that. Buffer. Well, yeah, we'll use buffer. Buffer yank line, and we'll have the current buffer as well as what else? We need the state as well, because that is where the clipboard is stored. All right, so we can do that. We also have yank character. So I'll do the character first because that is a bit easier. So we can basically just do this. So we want to reset the command each time. Well, it's really not the command anymore, but you know. And we'll just do all this stuff. So then we'll do buffer, yank character, pass the buffer, and then the state. And that should be it. And grab this. Okay. And there might be a few things that I need as well. Parameter state. Yeah, that's just in the yank line. Alright, so I think that should work. If I go here and I do X, there we go. That does still work. Alright, so we can do that. And then yank line is going to be the same as this, pretty much. So, which part do we want? We want the reset command. And then probably, not really the whole loop. We don't want to reset it every time. It's being outputted to the console instead of it being written in the write log. Could you maybe like, I don't know, like a screenshot or something of the code so I could see it and see maybe why it does that? Alright, actually, I don't know how I want that because the yank line. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, it could just return, well, I don't know what it would return. Maybe we don't want to reset it each time. Actually, we can just handle the reset. Yeah, we could handle the reset differently. Well, I'll still reset in the yank character, at least for now. But this doesn't need to reset. So this will just take pretty much the stuff that's in here. Yeah. And I need to modify it a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Does that still compile though? Break, not within loop. Okay, so this needs to be return, right? I should probably return a value. Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we don't have I. So how can I do that? Maybe I'll just have the offset. And we'll replace I with offset, which I can't just query replace, but offset. So, you know, it'll just be the same as offset. Okay. So row equals that. And that's pretty much it, right? Current line is that. Initial size. And yeah, this will just append it to it, right? In the same way that does. Okay, so buffer, make line. So then if I go here, I can replace this with that. Let's see, buffer, yank line, pass the buffer, state, and then the offset, which is just to be I in this case. And I think I can get rid of this entirely, right? So, let's see, and this doesn't work. Okay, we got that. Yank 3, and it does yank 3. Okay, so that seems to work. Then I can just use buffer yank line in the D condition. Buffer delete row. First, I want to yank lump, and just an offset of 0. So I'm going to just grab the current line that you're deleting. That doesn't count for the loop right now, but then if we delete that, and then paste it, and it does actually copy it. Ooh, but it appends to it. Yeah, so I need to reset it. It's not state, or it's not buffer, it is state. State, not command, but rather, wait, what is it? I don't remember what it's called. It's clipboard. Clipboard.serve. Clipboard.length. And a pointer to that. Okay. So then, take that, and it grabs that one, click this one, grabs that one. Alright. Very cool. Okay. So now we can yank lines. So I will probably commit that as well. Make it so ed yanks the line as well. Okay, push that. Check your Discord, okay. I'm gonna open it up over here and then I will take a look at it. Alright, so there's a few here. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so if it equals nil, then do that. Let me look at this, because I don't remember exactly how it works. So I can look at let's see. Path. Okay. Find a pointer, right? You don't want to you want to do that after, because this is going to go through like line by line or whatever. You want to write the log after, I believe. I tried out, but you have the C. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll leave that again. I'm not going to let them go right now. And also, I'm gonna do some stuff. So path 1 P. Yeah, then you just continue, right? And return to 0, and then I will just leave the path. 5, okay. Let me see what this does first of all. Oh, yeah, we don't have the main.c. So let's use, I'm going to use test.c because that is what I have. I don't know if you can do that though. Oh yeah, we don't have source here. Alright. Okay, I think it's in std lib, right? I can check if this is not working. stdio. Okay, why does it not work? Did I spell it wrong? What? Oh, why? CDIO. What? It's the same text you're getting. Okay. So it's very wrong here. It was working before though. Like it filed and stuff. Get rid of that. Path unclear. That. Okay. And, but that's. Oh shoot. This is the out. Okay, yeah. I'm okay. I'm half stupid. All right. So yeah, it does that. I didn't realize it was printing it out. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, I am. All right, but then does it collect it into the path? So if I look at path, does it print it out? It is. Yes. Oh, here I need to recompile that. And dot slash a dot out. Okay. It doesn't seem to have read it in properly. Because when I print it out, it doesn't work. So let's look at this. Let me compare it to here. Okay. Yeah, I do have to go soon, so hopefully I can help you figure this out before that. Alright, so what do I do here? So I close the file. And then, yeah, so I just read it into the status bar message. So, yeah, and then we exit there. So that is the end of that. So I need an else here, really. Well, I do need the loading normal, though, right? Okay, I don't know anything about that. That's not important. Alright, so P-close. Tap off of it. Yeah. Yeah, that is what this is, right? Yeah, do that, actually. I don't know if it's outputting from that or what. No, it's not. So it's just nothing? So I don't know if that size up or... Oh, shoot, the size up. That's not the right thing, is it? Oh, it is one time. Yes, that's right. So why is that not work? That. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hang on. No, that's not it. Let's see. Let's see. Output of... Output of... Let's see. I don't remember. Like, I don't know why that would not work. Run a system commanding get output. Let's see. Open that. It gets... Yeah, so this is the same thing that you would do. Yeah. It's not equal, no. Did I type that right? Printf that. Let's see. Okay, so it's always no. So it's not running properly or something? Because why would it do that? It's not printing anything out. Let's just rewrite it. Rewrite it to what? Oh, I used F close, not E close. Okay. that will read it. But it doesn't read it. Fire pointer to input. No, this output is this is the output that it's reading, you know? It's just outputting there, but not from the printf. So what if I change that? It's not C, R. Got all the words. Yeah, it doesn't print anything. It can actually run it though. It does actually run it. Okay, so it runs that, but it doesn't output anything. Because that command probably doesn't output anything, right? So, yeah. So then if we have, let's see. We're gonna make it like echo, right? Test. Yeah, then it does output that. So, show test. It's not C, right? I'll do that. But then I'll make a new file. So maybe not C. And I'll create that file. And I'll return 0. And let's see, what is like a syntax here? So I'll do plus 5 is in the middle. Or no, I'll forget a semicolon. How about that? That's probably better. There we go. And that will, first of all, if I run it, let me get that. Alright, so remove. Well, we're not have to remove anything. And if I build it, slash, I don't know. Let me get that. Okay. It does output, but why does it? Does it output it there? I don't know. So I guess when it returns an error, it doesn't output the proper thing. Yeah, I don't know. I am not sure. So if the command fails, I don't know. New bug? I don't know. It's probably not a bug, right? Result. That. Result. Wait, what? Oh, shoot, this is C++. What the heck? Cat++. Okay. Result plus each buffer. Number of lines. Huh. Alright, so what if it's weird that it like wrote C like C++. It's kind of weird, but okay. So yeah, what if we have result, right? Wonderful. And then, well, we can't really do that, right? Yeah, I don't know. Execute commands such as bash. It's ChatGPT. Okay, yeah, you can do that. I have to go actually. So yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. Yeah, you can message me on Discord if you have more questions. Maybe I can help. It's not very helpful with this, but I'm not sure how it works. I could look into it. Okay, yeah. So I think. Yeah, it's all good. All good there. Let's kill everything. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.